In this video, I'm going to go over everything that you need to know about a mobile home title. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Matt with Phoenix Mobile Home. I'm a mobile home dealer here in Phoenix, Arizona. We cover the entire state of Arizona. We buy and sell new and used mobile homes. Today's video, I'm going to talk about transferring a mobile home title, the information that you can find on a mobile home title, and more or less everything that you need to know about a mobile home title. That brings up the first question. What does a mobile home title look like? Now, this is a mobile home title here in the state of Arizona. As you can see, there's two copies. There's an A side and a B side. So if you have a double wide mobile home here in Arizona, you have two pieces of paper to show that you have both halves. Now, it's very confusing. It doesn't make any sense, but double wides have two titles. Now, if you have a single wide mobile home, you're going to have one title. Now, some of the information that can be found on this mobile home title, you have the VIN number. The VIN number is the serial number for your manufactured home. I have another video that tells you how you can find the VIN number on your mobile home. The year that the mobile home was manufactured, who the mobile home was manufactured by, so this is a Cavco, so it's produced by Cavco here in Phoenix. The unit size, so if you have a double wide, you're going to have two halves. So this one's a 14 by 64. It's a double wide, so that means the dimensions of the double wide are 28 by 64. Now, the most important piece of information on this title is the legal owner. So if you're buying or selling a mobile home, you're going to want to make sure that the legal owner is correct. Now, that brings up the point, how do you transfer the title from the seller to the buyer? There's two different ways. Either you can open up escrow at a title company like Pioneer Title, and they can handle the entire transaction, or you can go down to the DMV. Now, if you're going to go down to the DMV, there's three different ways that you can transfer the title. One, you can transfer the ownership by signing over the back. So in the past, there would be a thing called an open title. There still is an open title, but more or less what would happen is the seller would notarize the back of the title, they would hand that title to the buyer, and whoever's in control of that title or has that title in their possession is the legal owner. Now, I don't recommend doing open titles because what can happen is if there's a duplicate title, there's a lien that you were not aware about, or there's back taxes, the DMV will not allow you to transfer that title into your name. So the best and correct way to do it is to go down to the DMV and have the DMV process it in person. Two other documents that you can do to transfer the title: a title transfer bill of sale or a power of attorney from the seller. If the seller cannot find the title of the mobile home, you can transfer the rights from the seller to the buyer with a title transfer bill of sale and a power of attorney. I don't recommend it for the beginner. I don't recommend it if you're buying your dream house. I would request that the seller goes and gets a duplicate title. That way you know that they are the legal owner. Now, if they don't go get a duplicate title, what you can do is if you have the VIN number of the mobile home that you're purchasing, you can contact the DMV to verify that they are the legal owner, that there's no duplicate titles, no liens, no back taxes owed, and you can transfer the ownership from the seller to the buyer with the title transfer bill of sale and the power of attorney. Now, let me give you a quick scenario of what's happened in the past here in Phoenix. I've been in a mobile home park. A seller sold his mobile home to a buyer, and all he gave him was a bill of sale. It was a generic bill of sale that he found online. He transferred the ownership by creating a bill of sale. However, it was not done correctly. The buyer handed over a check for $25,000 to the seller. The seller moved out of state, and the buyer was stuck with a mobile home that they didn't technically own because they couldn't transfer the ownership from the seller to the buyer. I want you to avoid this situation. So if you have any questions about transferring a mobile home title in Arizona or anywhere in the country, feel free to reach out in the comment section, ask me a question. Feel free to give me a call. I put my phone number down in the description. Feel free to reach out through our website. I want to make sure your investment goes smooth. I want to make sure you don't have any hiccups with the title transfer process. So as always, be good, be safe, and I'll catch you in the next video.